If you've paid attention to fashion for a while, then you may have noticed that there are trends that are big, mainstream. It seems like everybody and their mother is wearing it. This trickled down to all of the mall stores. I mean, it's just a big trend and it almost identifies a decade. Like you can identify a certain period of your life with that trend. Those are big mainstream trends. I do address some of those in this video up here, which I will link if you haven't seen that one. Then there are other trends that are a little bit more underground or maybe only resonate with a certain group of people, or maybe only get so far. Maybe they only are in cities or a certain style of people and they don't normally take over the world. So those are the trends I want to talk about in this video. Some of them might just be some you see on celebrities or some really stylish influencers or maybe on me, but they may not necessarily take off in a way that everybody knows about them. There's one trend in here I'm obsessed with. I will save that for last. I saw it, I was like, I have to have that. It's amazing. And there's another trend in here that I think is like a little ridiculous. It's kind of funny. I don't even understand it, but I got to mention it in this video. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started. So the first possible trend that I have for you, or is a trend, but who knows if this will actually pop off, is the color pink. The color bright pink, bubblegum pink. You could call it Pepto pink, like I used to call it when I was 13 and painted my walls that color. I didn't have a lot of friends. In any case, it is a color that was seen on the runways, and I do feel like you're gonna see it a lot for spring. I already saw it popping up last spring and summer, and I don't feel like it really took off. But this might be the year, who knows, because there's also a lot of like tracksuits and things that are being made out of this color. So it's one of those colors that you might be seeing a lot of, you might not. It is wearable for some skin tones and some people, others it's not. I have a hard time wearing that color, but I do kind of like it. Capes really want to be a major trend. I know that they do, and they're so cute. I do love capes. I think whenever I see somebody wearing a cape over their outfit, I think they look so stylish and they just look so like on purpose, and it looks amazing. However, they're just not practical, because if you're cold, you're gonna wanna wear something that covers your arms, correct? And a cape, it kind of comes over your shoulders, but your arms are sticking out. So your arms are still cold. So it doesn't really have a lot of function. So if you wanna be warm, you would still have to put on something over the cape, which doesn't make a lot of sense. So I do feel like I don't really know what weather you would wear a cape in. And so you would solely be wearing it for the purpose of looking stylish. And you know, if that's the only purpose of the cape, I don't know how many people are going to do that. So I do like it. I think they look so cute. They do look so stylish. I also think this is one of those things you could easily find in a thrift store or vintage, because they are a very kind of like 60s vibe. Is it 60s? You probably have seen by now or heard by now or read by now that these strong pointy shoulders are a trend for 2021. Spring 2021, even in the fall, jackets, dresses, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if this is really gonna pop off as much as it sounds like it would. Shoulders and sleeves have been on trend for a while. We've had puff sleeves, shoulder pads, all that good stuff. And so this is just kind of an exaggeration of all that. And I do think it looks cute in some jackets, but I don't really know if this is really going to take off. But I feel like it's one of those trends that a lot of people may try it out or try it on and be like, oh, that looks cute, I'll try it on the jacket. But once they have it on, they either don't like the way it makes their body look, it doesn't work with their body shape, or it looks too like fast fashion or something. So I don't know about this one. You guys tell me what you think. Do you like pointy shoulders? Do you think you would wear it? I probably should have mentioned this one in my video on spring trends that I did. And that is house slippers, comfy slides. That was seen all over the runway. And I actually do think you're gonna see them in real life a lot in 2021. But I don't personally think I can wrap my head around how you make those look cute. Like you could wear them with an outfit, but I just feel like it looks like you're wearing house slippers or you're just wearing comfortable shoes. I feel like it's really hard to make it look like a stylish look. You know what I mean? I could also be completely wrong, and I'm sure I'll see somebody at some point and I'll be like, okay, that looks really cute. But right now, I'm not privy to that information. So you guys let me know what you think. I mean, I do see a lot of people buying this in 2021 and onwards because they're gonna be comfortable. They wanna wear flats. They don't wanna wear heels right now. But I kind of see people wearing it with like some old shorts and a t-shirt and throwing their hair in a messy bun and going to the grocery store, not so much a look. So the one trend that I just wanted to mention in here, and I I think it's funny because I don't even think it looks good on anybody, and I've seen tons of pictures of people wearing this, and that is an oversized boyfriend blazer. So there's been oversized boyfriend blazers on trend for a while, and they're very cute, and I feel like they look great, and they're a great staple to have in your closet. But what I'm talking about are the ones that are like really oversized, that literally look like you were cold and your boyfriend, who is a very large guy, offered you his jacket and you took it. It doesn't look like it was part of your style. If I saw somebody wearing this kind of jacket like in a grocery store or in a shopping center, I would probably think they're stealing. Like, why would you wear such a large jacket? Anyway, let me know what you think. This is another trend I'm not sure why I didn't mention in one of my other videos, because I actually think this is going to be a huge trend for 2021 because it is very wearable and it makes a lot of sense, and that is headscarves. You can just cover up your nasty hair if you haven't washed it in a few days. Hi, that's me sometimes. They look cute. They can dress up a boring outfit. By the way, I have a video coming up very soon on how to dress up a boring outfit, so if you want to subscribe. They're just a good spring, summer staple when you go to the beach. I just feel like they're very wearable. They're a very easy way to accessorize, to elevate your outfit. I just really like this. I feel like it's very wearable. I do feel like this is gonna be a big trend. Pastels and pastel outfits were seen a lot on the runways, and it's reported to be a big trend for 2021. The thing is though, every spring of every time period ever, pastels have been big. You could be completely not into fashion, but you're probably wearing a pastel dress on Easter Sunday. It's just kind of one of those things that always comes around come spring, especially around Easter, so it's hard to identify that as a trend. However, I think the really trend part of pastels are the pastel suits that have kind of cropped up, which might be your style, and I feel like they are some people's style, and I feel like they could look really good on some people, not everybody. They do give me some Dumb and Dumber vibes. That's what I think of when I think of coordinating pastel suits. I do feel like these could be really pretty, especially if it was kind of like a tone-on-tone thing, very monochromatic look. I do like this on certain people if it's their style. I mean, basically like everything else, but I also feel like it's one of those things that you would wear once. I don't really know all the occasions you would really need a pastel suit. So patchwork was seen on the runways, and it's kind of started becoming a trend, or it's trying to become a trend. I don't really know if it'll happen. I don't personally like it, but I do like the motivation behind all these patchwork outfits on the runways. So basically a lot of designers use their scrap fabric and use them to patch outfits together using that scrap fabric. I hope I just explained that correctly. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. But I really love the idea. I think that's great instead of being so wasteful, because if you haven't heard, the fashion industry is extremely polluting to the environment. So it's wonderful they're trying to do less waste. Great. But as far as the look of it, I'm not that into it. I don't know, I just really haven't seen anything I really vibe with. Okay, so the one trend that I'm actually really into, and I have seen it a little bit, I haven't seen it majorly. I haven't really heard anybody really talking about it, but it's definitely kind of a little underground trend, and that is white knee-high boots. I've seen them on a few people and I just got totally zoned into them because they immediately resonated with me. I'm like, I want that, I need that in my life. I have some white boots already that are shorter and I love them. I just feel like they create a whole different look, but I don't have any knee-high boots, and so I really do like this. I'm gonna think about it because, as I think I've already mentioned in my previous video, I'm pregnant. I'm almost 5 months pregnant, so I don't really know where I'm gonna be wearing knee-high white boots to. I don't know if that's really practical for me right now in my life, but it is something that's on my radar. So that is it. That's obviously not all the trends that are out there, but these are just the ones I chose to put in this video. I would love to know what you think. I love reading your comments, even if they strongly differ or disagree with everything I say. I don't care. I still love to read them. I love knowing your opinions. So I would love your input on all these trends, and let me know if you think they're gonna take off, if you think they're wearable, if you can see yourself wearing them. Make sure to check out one of these videos if you missed them on other trends that are gonna be big, and I will see you next time.